Parents, thank you guys for coming, and we're just going to go over a few things before we get started here. And first of all, welcome everybody. We have some awesome spellers here, and these are already kind of the winners of our spelling bee, right? Doesn't that seem strange to even say before the spelling bee starts? But we already had a spelling bee that was a written spelling bee with all the kids in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade participating, and these are the kids who were the winners. So right now, let's just give them a round of applause. All right. But the bad part is now we're going to have an oral spelling bee, and all of them are going to lose except for one person. So, and we already talked about this a little bit this morning. The bad part of a spelling bee is almost everybody loses. But we have already talked about how we're still going to feel okay inside. We're not going to be upset. We're not going to be mad about that. It's okay. But we're going to do our best, and we're going to have some fun. And we are going to find one winner today that will get to represent Claymont. If you got here a little bit earlier, we were showing the National Spelling Bee from just a few years ago when Gokul Venkatachalam was on the stage in Washington, D.C. and won the National Spelling Bee. He tied with one other girl, the best spellers in the world, and he started right here on this stage at Claymont Elementary School. So that was really, really cool. He practiced and practiced and practiced and went on, and still today is one of the best spellers in the world. Can you believe that? I mean, it was so cool. So anyway, that was kind of fun to take a look at that. Here's how the spelling bee is going to work. We've already talked about this with the kids a little bit, parents, but we want to make sure you guys understand as well, because there are lots of rules and the way that it works. But I'm going to pronounce a word, and then the kids, if you want to, you can ask some questions about the word, right? You can ask for a definition. You can ask me to repeat the word. If there are any other pronunciations, you can ask for the origin of the word, the part of speech, or you can ask me to say it in a sentence. So it's real important that you guys know what the word is, but that's your responsibility to make sure that you know, okay? Then, here's just some other little things. Some of the words may have capital letters. The kids do not have to say capital. Okay, some of the words may have a punctuation mark, a dash, or an apostrophe, or something like that. It's not necessary to say that. All that matters is that you get the letters in the right order. That's the only thing that matters. Okay, as soon as a letter is out of order, the word is going to be incorrect, and there's going to be no way to fix it. So you can start over from the beginning of the word. For example, if the word is pizza, I say pizza, you'll say pizza. You might say P-I-T-Z. Oh, wait. No. Pizza. P-I-Z-Z-A. Pizza. Well, that's going to be incorrect because you did say a letter out of order, didn't you? Yeah, so that one's going to be wrong. However, what you can do is you can say pizza. Pizza. P-I-Z-Z-A. And that will be correct because you never did say a letter out of order, even though you started over. Does everybody understand the difference? Okay. All right. The other thing is there will be rounds to this bee. We will have the first round, and then the second round, and the third round. And as long as you keep spelling out your words correctly in that round, you will get to go on to the next round. It becomes really important at the end because at the end, whoever is last has to win that round. And if they're still going, then they also have to go to one more championship round all by themselves and spell one more word. And if they spell that word correctly, then they will be the champions. If they miss the championship word in the last round, then we go back and everyone who was in the previous round is back in the B and we keep going until we find the champion. Okay? So I'll explain that when we get to that part, but there are very specific rules on how to do that. All right. Here's the only other thing. Spelling bees are a lot about luck and a lot about kind of how you can manage your nervousness, right? Because sometimes people are very nervous in a spelling bee. Try to just relax and have fun. The other thing is, when I said it's about luck, it's kind of about which word you get, right? And I always tell a little story every year about Mrs. Wills, my wife, who was a student here at Claymont Elementary School many years ago. And she says, I was one of the last people in the spelling bee, and I got the word adulate, and I missed it, and the next girl got bleachers. Like, that's not fair that I got adulate and she got bleachers. But that's the way the spelling bee works, right? The words are all in the book. They're already pre-selected. We've already got them. Whoever steps up to the microphone is going to get the next word, whoever it is and whatever the word is. Does everybody understand? But there's a lot of luck in spelling, too. Okay, guys, my last tip for you is to go slowly. Lots of times when people make their mistake, it's because they were kind of rushing through something. So just take your time, spell slowly, loudly, and clearly. Right? We talked about that this morning. I think you guys are going to do great. All right. The only other thing is for our audience, we welcome the friends from class. I'm glad you guys were able to come support your siblings and or your friends. Thanks for being here today. And also welcome to the parents. The thing for the audience is it's real important to just be very, very quiet during the spelling bee, okay? So you can't spell the words out loud, and also don't spell them with your mouth, like don't, like you're spelling them even though you're not saying them. You can practice and play along, but just do it up in your head without using your mouth, because you don't want to give them a hint, or more importantly, you don't want to give them the wrong letter, right? That would goof them up, so let's just remember that. Okay. Any questions? I think we went over questions this morning. Is there anything else, though? Oh, yeah, I'm going to tell them that in just a second. Yep. Anything else? Parents, you have any questions? It's going to be fun. All right, you should be proud of these kids. They've done a great job already, and we look forward to an awesome beat today. Okay, the first way we're going to start out is something called the butterfly round, and that's just to help get the butterflies out of their stomach. So the first round is not going to count. It's going to be a practice round only. So if they miss a word in this first round, they're still going to be in the bee. We won't actually begin until round 1, which will be after that. So I'm going to put this microphone here for you guys. You're going to speak loudly. In my book, this book comes from like the National Spelling People somewhere where they spell a lot. There sometimes are notes for me. So this first word actually has a note that I'm supposed to tell you. So when you hear me giving that some comments before the word, that's because it says so in the book. This first word could be confused with a similar word. The word is mad, and the definition is angry.
Mad. M-A-D. Mad.
That's correct. And what we'll do is at the end of each round, we'll clap for everybody, okay? That's not the end of the round. All right, number 2, come on up. Your word is, actually this word has a homonym. The word is dots. And the definition is small round marks made on a surface with a pointed instrument. Dots.
Dots. D-O-T-S. Dots.
That's correct. I think Vivian was a little, she said dot, and I said, oh wait, dots? If you ever need to ask me, Mr. Will, is it dots? You can ask, and we can talk a little bit. Make sure you know the word for sure before you spell. It's your responsibility. All right, number 3. Your word is, this word has a homonym. The word is row, and it is a number of objects in an orderly series. Row. Row.
Row. R-O-W. Row.
That's correct. And number 4, your word is tiny.
Tiny. T-I-N-Y. Tiny.
That's correct. The next word is nest.
Nest. N-E-S-T. Nest.
Correct. And then we move over to number 6. That's a way to pay attention. Sometimes, especially if you are at the beginning of a new row, you kind of have to pay attention when it's going to be your turn next. Number 6, your word is ship.
Ship. S-H-I-P. Ship.
Correct. And the next word has a homonym. The word is going to be ears. And these are organs of hearing and balance in mammals. Ears.
Ears. E-A-R-S. Ears.
Correct. And this word has a near homonym. The word is name. It is a specific word or phrase that is used to refer to a person or a thing. Name.
N-A-M-E. Name.
Correct. By the way, nice job of kind of leaning down and getting right into the microphone. That's real important so we can hear you. Thanks. Okay, number 9, your word is darts.
Darts. D-A-R-T-S. Darts.
That's correct. And number 10, your word is meal.
Meal. M-E-A-L. Meal.
Correct. Next word is sadly.
Sadly. S-A-D-L-Y. Sadly.
Correct. And the next word is aim.
Aim. A-I-M. Aim.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, and the next word could be confused with a similar word. The word is wash, and it is to clean something with water or another liquid. Wash.
Wash. W-A-S-H. Wash.
Correct. The next word is stage.
Stage. S-T-A-G-E. Stage.
Correct. And the next word has a homonym. The word is maybe, and it means perhaps, maybe.
Maybe. M-A-Y-B.
Correct. Cried.
Cried. C-R-I-E-D. Cried.
Correct. Straw.
Strong. S-T-R-O-N-G. Strong.
Okay, that's incorrect because the word was straw. So make sure next time you just ask me to say the word again, okay? So let me tell you, the straw, it was a tube used for sucking up a drink. How do you spell that one?
S-T-R-A-W.
Ah, you see, she knew how to spell it. So always make sure you understand the word correctly, okay? If you're not 100% sure, ask me some questions, okay? All right, good job. Next one is open.
Open. O-P-E-N. Open.
Correct. And the next word is shell.
Shell. S-H-E-L-L. Shell.
Correct. Hugged.
Hug. Hugged.
Hugged. Now if you want, you can ask me for a definition, or you can ask me to use it in a sentence if you're not sure. Since this is the butterfly round, I'm going to tell you that. Use it in a sentence? Sure. Xavier hugged his parents and blew his little sister a goodnight kiss before heading to bed. Hugged.
Hug. H-H.
Correct. All right, do you see how Ben was a little confused with that word, and then he asked some questions, guys? That was a really good move. Good job, Ben. Okay, Mr. Wall's computer's now talking to us. All right. All right, and the next word is brush.
Brush. B-R-U-S-H. Brush.
Correct. All right, and that's the end of the butterfly round. Hey, girls who were down there, hey, Sarah, do you want to pop up here maybe and sit up on the top? We'll make sure we give the contestants plenty of room. That's great. Thanks. Okay, now we are ready for the real biggie. Here we go. Round one begins now. So we'll start back over with contestant one. All right, first word is trail.
Trail. T-R-A-I-L. Trail.
That is correct. And the following word has two or more correct spellings. Either of the two spellings will be okay. The word is center.
Center. C-E-N-T-E-R. Center.
That's correct. The next word is lava.
Lava. L-A-V-A. Lava.
Correct. Bathtub.
Bathtub. B-A-T-H-T-U-B. Bath.
Correct. And this word has a homonym. The word is nose. And it is the part of the face that sticks out and has nostrils. Nose.
Nose. N-O-S-E. Nose.
Correct. Taxi.
Taxi. T-A-X-I. Taxi.
Correct. Food.
Food. F-O-O-D. Food.
Correct. And the next word has a homonym, and the word is bird. It's a warm-blooded, feathered animal that lays eggs and has wings. Bird.
Bird. B-I-R-D. Bird.
Very good, that's correct. And the next word also has a homonym. The word is wear, and it is to use or have on your body. Wear.
Wear. W-E-A-R. Wear.
Correct. This is kind of fun, Mr. White. Is it working?
It is working, but
It is
the
working.
teachers are not muting their microphones.
Oh,
So
getting
we're
to
hearing
hear what
everything that they say.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to keep running back and forth.
That's okay, thank you. We're just glad that they can watch. All right, the next word is rules.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Sure, rules. On the first day of practice, the coach explained the rules of the game to the team.
Rules. R-U-L-E-S. Rules.
Correct. This word has a homonym. The word is ferns, and it is non-flowering leafy plants that reproduce by spores instead of seeds. Ferns.
Ferns. F-E-R-N-S. Ferns.
Correct. Next is sandbox.
Sandbox. S-A-N-D-B-O-X. Sandbox.
Correct. Luke, do you want to see if that microphone will tip back up? Let's see if it will. It may not stay. We may need to go get a screwdriver. Does anybody have a Phillips head screwdriver on? The last word was sandbox, right? So this word is elbow.
Elbow. E-L-B-O-W. Elbow.
Correct. And the next word has a homonym. The word is braid. It is to weave 3 or more strands of hair together into 1 or more lengths. Braid.
Braid. B-R-A-I-D. Braid.
Correct. Next word is stuck.
Stuck. S-T-U-C-K.
That's correct. And the next word could be confused with a similar word. It is lawn. It is ground covered with grass that is kept closely mowed. Lawn.
Lawn. L-A-W-N. Lawn.
Correct. The next word is posters.
Posters. P-O-S-T-E-R-S. Posters.
Correct. Swift.
Swift. S-W-I-F-T. Swift.
Correct. This word has a homonym. The word is moody, which means unhappy and rudely grumpy. Moody.
Moody. M-O-O-D-Y. Moody.
Correct. Next word is grain.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Sure. Riley visited a mill to see how the grain of wheat is ground into flour. Grain.
Grain. Grain. Grain.
Correct. Next is coast.
Coast. C-O-A-S-T. Coast.
Correct. That's the end of round one. Could be a long bee this year. I don't know if we've ever had one where every single person made it through round one. All right, here we go. Round two. You guys ready? Let's go. Number one. Yes. Oh, yeah. What number are you? Three?
Three.
Go fast.
Here, I'll hold it. Here.
It's okay. And since it really only matters about rounds, the order doesn't matter, so we'll just have it. You can go whenever you start. Not a problem. The next word for round two is elderly.
Elderly. Can I have the definition?
Elderly is advanced in years.
Can I have it in a sentence?
Sure. Mia took piano lessons from her elderly neighbor every week.
Elderly. E-L-D-E-R-L-Y. Elderly.
Correct. And the next word could be confused with a similar word. The word is portable, and it means light enough to be carried. Portable.
Could I have it in a sentence, please?
Sure. Mason was excited to take his new portable grill on his family's camping trip.
Portable. P-O-R-T. Like T as in T. A-B-L-E.
Correct. Portable. Are they trying to call us? Did we answer the computer? All right, we'll just skip on to number four. We'll get number three when it returns. Your word is timidly.
Timidly. T-I-M-I-D-L-Y.
That's correct. We'll just pick up number three at the end of the round after Brian goes, okay? All right, so the next word has a near homonym, and the next word is massive. It means weighty or heavy, massive.
Massive. M-A-S-S-I-V-E. Massive.
Correct. Trance.
Can you say it in a sentence, please?
Sure. Gregory went into a trance after he learned he had won the lottery.
Trance. T-R-A-N-C-E.
Correct. Next word is flexible.
Flexible. F-L-E-X-I-A-B-L-E.
That's incorrect. There's not an A in there. F-L-E-X-I-B-L-E. So close. Good try. So as students miss them, they'll take their numbers off and just put those under their chairs. Okay, number 8, we're ready for you. The next word is teaspoon.
Teaspoon. T-E-A-S-P-O-O-N. Teaspoon.
Correct. Climbed.
Climbed. C-L-I-M-B-E-D. Climbed.
Correct. The next word has a homonym. The word is knitting, and it means the act of making something, such as clothing, from interlacing yarn using your hands or machine needles. Knitting.
Knitting. K-N-I-T-T-I-N-G.
Correct. Deadline.
Deadline. D-E-A-D-L-I-N-E. Deadline.
Correct. Passage.
Passage. P-A-S-S-A-G-E. Passage.
Correct. The next word could be confused with a similar word. The word is complaints, and it means expressions of unfairness. Complaints.
Complaints. C-O-M-P-L-A-I-N-T-S. Complaints.
Correct. The next word is nonsense.
Nonsense. N-O-N-S-E-N-S-E. Nonsense.
Correct. And the next word is laundry.
Laundry. L-A-U-N-D-R-Y. Laundry.
Correct. All right. The word could be confused with a similar word, so it's lodging. And I'm going to tell you it is a temporary place to stay, is lodging.
Mountain. M-O-U-N-T-A-I-N. Mountain.
Correct. And the next word could be confused with a similar word. It is hooves, and it means curved, hard coverings that protect the feet of an animal, such as a horse or goat. Hooves.
Hooves. H-O-O-V-E. Hooves.
Okay, we're going to say that's incorrect. I think we had it right, but there was an S on the end that we couldn't hear. So H-O-O-V-E-S was hooves. That's why it's so important that you say it loudly and clearly and slowly so we can hear every letter. But our judges up here couldn't hear it. Good try. I think you do it. All right, the next word is indicate.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Sure. Mrs. Marquette asked her toddler to indicate which toy he wanted.
Indicate. I-N-D-I-C-A-T-E. Indicate.
Correct. Next word is performance.
Performance. P-E-R-F-O-R-M-A-N-C-E. Performance.
Correct. Well, we're not quite finished because we're going to go pick up spelling number 3 for this round. Biology.
Biology. B-I-O-L-O-G-Y. Biology.
That is correct. All right. We will now continue into round 3, I think. Round 3 already. All right. Are you ready, number 1? Here we go. The next word is, the next word is a homonym. It's clause, and it is a group of words in a sentence that has its own subject and verb. Clause.
Cloth. C-L-A-U-S-E. Cloth.
That's correct. Specific.
S-P-E-F-I-C-I-C.
That is incorrect. Good try. S-P-E-C-I-F-I-C. All right, number 3, you're up again already. Bemused. Bemused, having or showing feelings of wry entertainment, especially from something that is surprising or perplexing.
Bemused. B-E-M-U-S-E-D. Bemused.
Correct. Next word is invisible.
Invisible. I-N-V-I-S-A-B-L-E. Invisible.
That is incorrect. It's I-B-L-E at the end instead of A-B-L-E. Oh, those are so tricky. Good try. The next word is vocabulary.
Vocabulary. V-O-C-A-B-U-L-A-R-Y. Vocabulary.
That is correct. Contestants.
Contestants. C-O-N-T-E-S-T-A-N-T-S.
Correct. And number 8. Your word is failure.
Failure. F-A-I-L-U-R-E. Failure.
Correct. And the next word has a near homonym. The word is beckon, and it is to appear inviting or to attract. Beckon.
Beckon. B-E-C-O-N. Beckon.
That's incorrect. It is B-E-C-K-O-N, one of those C-K words. Good try. The next word is fortune.
Fortune. F-O-R-T-U-N-E. Fortune.
Correct. Next word is dimension.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yes. Height is one dimension of a cube. Dimension.
Dimension. D-I-M-E-N-S-I-O-N. Dimension.
Correct. Next word is caterpillar.
Caterpillar. C-A-T-E-R-P-I-L-L-A-R. Caterpillar.
Correct. Next word is tightrope.
Tightrope. T-I-G-H-T-R-O-P-E. Tightrope.
Correct. And the next word could be confused with a similar word. The word is applause, and it means approval publicly expressed. Applause.
Applause. A-P-P-L-A-U-S-E. Applause.
Correct. Innocent. Innocent.
Innocent. I-N-N-O-C-E-N-T. Innocent.
Correct. This is digestive.
Digestive. D-I-G-E-S-T-I-V-E. Digestive.
Correct. Cupboard.
Cupboard. C-U-P-B-O-A-R-D. Cupboard.
Correct. And the next word could be confused with a similar word. The word is marooned. And it is to put ashore on a desolate island or coast and left to one's fate, marooned.
Marooned. M-A-R-O-O-N-E-D. Marooned.
Correct. 20 is next. Daunted.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Sure. The river's treacherous rapids daunted even the experienced kayakers. Daunted.
Daunted. D-A-U-N-T-E-D. Daunted.
Correct. Moisture.
Moisture. M-O-I-S-T-U-R-E. Moisture.
Correct. And that's the end of round. All right, we're ready for round 4. Let's keep spelling. This is fun. All right, the next word is gymnastics.
Gymnastics. Definition?
Gymnastics is systematic physical exercises along with performance on apparatus as rings or bars that are designed to promote strength, flexibility, agility, coordination, and body control. Gymnastics.
Gymnastics. G-Y-M-N-A-S-T-I-C-S. Gymnastics.
Correct. All right, number 3, it's your turn now. Esteem.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Sure. Elise earned the esteem of her boss because of her strong work ethic, reliability, and attention to detail. Esteem.
Esteem. E-S-T-E-E-M.
Correct. Inlet.
Inlet. I-N-L-U-T. Inlet.
That's incorrect. It's I-N-L-E-T instead of U-T. Good try. Next word is microscope.
Microscope. M-I-S-C-R-O-P-E.
That's incorrect. M-I-C-R-O-S-C-O-P-E. Too many S's and C's in that word. That's a tough one. Next word is auction.
A-U-C-T-I-O-N. Auction.
Correct. And the next word could be confused with a similar word. The word is thicket, and it is a dense growth of shrubbery or small trees. Thicket.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Mary planted some lilies next to the thicket of trees at the back of her property.
Thicket. T-H-I-C-K-E-T.
Correct. The next word is mildew.
Can I have the definition?
Mildew is a whitish growth produced on organic matter and on plants by fungi. Mildew.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Cindy didn't see any mildew on the old book she found in her grandfather's basement, but it did have a musty smell to it. Mildew.
Mildew. M-I-L-D-U-E.
That's incorrect. M-I-L-D-E-W. Good try. The next one could be confused with a similar word. The word is bushel, and it is a unit of dry measure used in the United States. Bushel.
Bushel. B-U-S-H-E-L. Bushel.
Correct. Sediment.
Could you please use it in a sentence?
As the creek dried up, a thick layer of sediment was gradually exposed. Sediment.
Sediment. Sediment. Sediment.
Correct. The next word is peculiar.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
When Sarah travels, she tries to learn the customs peculiar to each country.
Peculiar. Peculiar. Peculiar.
Correct. Make sure you say your letters very clearly. Peculiar. We think that's what you said. That's correct. All right, it was 2 out of 3, actually 3 out of 4 votes said yes. All right, come on up, Kate, you're next. The next word is clodhopper.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
After a long day of being on his feet, Liam was dismayed to realize that he had a hole in his left clodhopper.
Clodhopper. Cloddhopper.
That's incorrect. There's only one D in clodhopper. Sometimes you get a word you don't even know, but you almost spelled it anyway. Good try. The next word could be confused with a similar word. The word is quashed, and it is to put an end to. Quashed.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The teacher quickly quashed the rebellion and worked to restore peace to the classroom. Quashed.
Quashed. Quashed. Quashed.
Correct. Dandruff.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Dandruff isn't usually serious, but many people choose to treat it with special shampoos that can minimize the condition. Dandruff.
Dandruff. Dandruff.
Correct. And the next word is cutlery.
Cutlery. Cutlery. Cutlery.
Correct. And the next word could be confused with a similar word. The word is gnarled, and it is worked or twisted with, or as if with knots. Gnarled.
Gnarled. Gnarled. Gnarled.
Correct. The next word is a near homonym. It's equestrian, and it is of relating to or featuring horseback riding. Equestrian.
Can you say it again?
Yeah, equestrian.
Equestrian. Wait, what is it?
Equestrian.
Equestrian. Equestrian. Equestrian.
Correct. That is, how many rounds is that? 4? Wow, going on to round 5. Are we ready? Contestant 1, you're back up at the microphone. Here we go. Okay. Next word is engineering.
Engineering. Can I have it in a sentence?
Sure, Terry is studying engineering and has a special interest in the branch concerned with the production of tools and machinery. Engineering.
Engineering. E-N-G-I-N-E-R-I-N-G. Engineering.
Correct.
Yes, it's already.
All right, sorry for a little break. We're trying to make sure our batteries don't run out up here.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
All right, thank you. Okay, he's ready now. Compatriots.
What is the definition?
Compatriots is close associates or colleagues. Compatriots.
C-O-M-P-A-T-R-I-O-T. Is it plural? Just wondering.
Compatriots.
Okay. There's a strong plural.
Yes, it gives you sort of.
Okay. C-O-M-P-A-T-R-I-O-T-S.
Correct. And remember, as long as you haven't said anything out of order, you can start over if you need to. All right, the next word is heredity.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Sure. Fiona thanks her heredity for her naturally bright red hair. Heredity.
Heredity. H-E. Can I start over? Heredity. Wait, how do you say it again?
Heredity.
Heredity. H-E-R-E-D-I-T-Y.
Correct. Indifference.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Jasmine regretted her earlier indifference to dinner plans when she realized her family had elected to eat at her least favorite restaurant. Indifference.
Indifference. I-N-D-I-F-F-E-R-E-N-C-E.
Correct. Opinionated.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Sure. At the risk of sounding too opinionated, Bryce explained that The Hobbit was, without a doubt, the best book of all time. Opinionated.
O-P-I-O-N-A-T-E-D. Opinionated.
Close, but not quite. It's O-P-I-N-I-O-N-A-T-E-D. I think there was one syllable in there you left out. Good try. Alliance.
Alliance. A-L-L-I-A-N-C-E. Alliance.
Correct. Javelin.
Javelin. Javelin. Javelin.
Correct. The next word has a homonym, and it's lyre, but the definition is a stringed musical instrument used by the ancient Greeks. Lyre.
Lyre. Lyre. Lyre.
Correct. And we're starting to get to all the words I can't even pronounce. Tenaciously.
Could you say the definition, please?
Yes, tenaciously, in a very determined manner, persistently, tenaciously.
Can you use it in a sentence?
On the first day of school, Sybil vowed to tenaciously pursue her goal of being named to her school's honor roll. Tenaciously.
Tenaciously.
Tenaciosly.
Correct. Next word is I had it and then I looked at it again. Okay, it's scrumptiously. Scrumptiously.
Scrumptiously. SCRUMTIOUSLY.
That's incorrect. It's SCRUM and then there's two P and then T. MPTIOUSLY. Two consonants next to each other and make it tough. Good try. Tough word. A lot of tough words today. Next word is Honolulu.
Could you give me the definition?
It's the most populous city, port, and it's the capital of Hawaii, Honolulu.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Naomi and Conrad spent part of their honeymoon in Honolulu.
Honolulu. HONOLULU. Honolulu.
Correct. Next word is neutron.
Neutron. NUTRON. Neutron.
That's incorrect by one letter, almost. It's NEUTRON. Good try. And I think that's the end of round 5. All right, looks like we have about 6 or 7 or 8 spellers remaining. Let's go on to round 6. Next word is catastrophic.
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 Correct. Mahogany.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Sure. Kate's bedroom furniture is made of solid mahogany.
What is the definition?
It's a durable yellowish brown to reddish brown wood of a West Indian tree that is widely used for cabinet work and fine finish work. Mahogany.
A. A. G. And Y.
That's incorrect. It's Mahogany. Tough word, good try. The next word is avalanche.
Avalanche. A-V-A-L-A-N. Can I start over? Avalanche. A-V-A-L-A-N-C-H-E.
Correct. The perpetrator of the robbery.
Can you please say the word again?
Perpetrator.
Perpetrator. P-E-R-P-E-T-R-A-I-T-O-R.
Close, but not quite right. It's Perpetrator. Tough words. Good try. Insulin.
Definition, please.
It's a protein pancreatic hormone that is essential, especially for the metabolism of carbohydrates, and which is used in the treatment and control of diabetes. Insulin.
Insulin. I-N-S-U-L-I-N. Insulin.
Correct. Mylar.
Mylar. M-Y-L-A-R. Mylar.
Correct. The next word is physicists.
Can I have the definition, please?
Specialists in the science of matter and energy and their interactions. Physicists.
Physicist. P-H-Y-S. I-S-C-I-S-T-S. Physicist.
It's so close, but you had an extra S in there. Physicists. Missed it by one letter. Good try. And number 17 is ready. This word could be confused with a similar word. It's habanero, and it's a very hot, roundish chili pepper that is usually orange when mature. Habanero.
Habanero. H-A-B-A-N-E-R-O.
Correct. This word has a homonym. The word is allegiance, and it is devotion or loyalty, especially to a person, group, or cause. Allegiance.
Can you say it again?
Allegiance.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The knight swore his allegiance to the new queen.
Allegiance. Allegiance. Allegiance.
Correct. We have 7 contestants left. Is that what we show here on the old scoreboard that we're keeping? 4, 5, 6. We have 6. 1. Raise your hand if you're still in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 remaining spellers. So this is round what? Round 7. Here we go. The first word of round 7. Legitimately.
Legitimately. Definition?
According to law or rules. Legitimately.
Legitimately. Legitimately. Legitimately.
Correct. Concussion.
Concussion. Concussion. Concussion.
Correct. Unscrupulous.
Definition, please.
Lacking or exhibiting a lack of moral principles. Unscrupulous.
Unscrupulous. Unscrupulous. Unscrupulous.
Correct. Inconceivable. Oh, some movie fans out there, right? All right. Anyone else know that?
Definition, please.
Inconceivable. Falling outside the limit of what can be comprehended, accepted as true, or tolerated. Inconceivable.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
It is inconceivable to Wallace that he would lose in a game of wits. Inconceivable.
Inconceivable. Inconceivable.
Correct. Words are getting long. Good spellers here. The next word is silhouetted.
Can you say the definition, please?
Projected upon a background like an outline of a person or a thing. Silhouetted.
Can you use it in a sentence?
With their leaves gone, the bare trees silhouetted against the sky.
Silhouetted. Silhouetted. Silhouetted.
Correct. Potentialities.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Simone's science class discussed the potentialities inherent in modern technologies. Potentialities.
Can you give me the definition?
Things that have a possibility for changing or developing into a state of reality. Potentialities.
Potentialities. Potentialities.
I think you've made a mistake. Hey, that's a sign of a good speller. When you continue. That last one was Potentialities. That's a lot of letters, and you were on the right track for a long time. All right, how many are left now? 5?
5.
4, 5, all right. Here we go. Gesticulations.
Gesticulations. G E S T I C U L A T I O N S. Gesticulations.
Correct. The judges wrote it down, but they don't know if it's right or not. It's right. Ooh, all right. Next one is Patagonia.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Patagonia has an area of about 260,000 square miles, and it is sometimes considered to include the Tierra del Fuego archipelago.
Patagonia. P-E. T-I-G-O-N-I-A. Patagonia.
Close, but not quite. It's P-A-T-A-G-O-N-I-A. Good try. Patagonia. The next word is pugnacious.
Definition, please.
Having an assertive, hostile, or combative nature. Aggressive. Pugnacious. Let me say it again. Pugnacious.
Please use it in a sentence.
The safari leader told the group about his encounter with a pugnacious bush pig.
Pugnacious. P-U-G-N-A-C-I-O-U-S. Pugnacious.
Correct. Eucalyptus.
Definition, please.
An evergreen tree or shrub, mostly native to Western Australia, that provides wood, oil, and other products. Eucalyptus.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The eucalyptus is the koala's main source of food. Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus. U K I L I P T U S. Eucalyptus.
Close. You got the end right, but the beginning is E-U-C-A-L-Y-P-T-U-S. Good try. All right, number 17. Nautilus.
Can you say the definition, please?
Any of several mollusks of the southern Pacific and Indian Oceans with a spiral chambered shell that is pearly on the inside. Nautilus.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Frank keeps the polished shell of a nautilus on his bookcase.
Nautilus. N-A-U-T-I-L-O-U-S. Nautilus.
Oh, it's so close. It's just U-S. It's not O-U-S. But you had it right up till then. Good try. All right. We are down to 2. Is that correct? Okay, so we have 2 spellers coming on up. Why don't you both come up to the microphone? So number 1, you can get ready, and number 13, we can just stand behind him for right now, and you guys can just kind of trade places. All right, are we ready? This is round number 9. This word has a homonym. The word is phosphine. It's a colorless, very poisonous, gaseous compound that may ignite spontaneously when mixed with air or oxygen, and that is a weaker base than ammonia. Phosphine.
Phosphine. P-H-O-S-P-H-I-N-E. Phosphine.
That is correct. The next word is rheumatic.
Definition, please.
Of or relating to any of numerous conditions characterized by inflammation or pain in muscles, joints, or fibrous tissue. Rheumatic.
Please use in a sentence.
Benjamin Franklin, Henry VIII, and my Uncle Tom all suffered from gout, a rheumatic disease. Rheumatic.
Rheumatic. R-U-U-M-A-T-I-C. Rheumatic.
Close, but not quite as R-H-E-U-M-A-T-I-C. Silent letter in there. So it's not over yet, but that is the end of that round, so we can applaud for those. We do have to go to one more round, and Ethan, you will have to spell this championship word correctly in order to be the winner. Otherwise, if you miss it, we'll go back to both you and Luke. Okay? Okay, now I figure out how to say a word. Phrenologists.
Phrenologist. P-H-R-E-N-O-L-O-G-I-S-T-S. Phrenologist.
That's correct. The last time a third grader won the Claymont spelling bee, it turned out to be a pretty spectacular ride from there. So, we're going to keep cheering for you. But Ethan is our winner this year, and Luke is our runner-up. Congratulations to both. Wasn't he the last third grader? Oh, did Max win a third grade? Did you win a third grade? All right, good. Max was a third grade, that's right. That was just 2 years ago, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. All right, we have a certificate and a medal for all of our spellers because, like I said, in spelling bee, unfortunately, everyone's going to miss except for one person. So we want to honor all the kids who did such a great job. These are our top spellers in the school right here before you. You come up and get your certificate. Ethan Coe is our champion, so you will get this, and also this, and also this. Ethan, make sure you stick around and get a picture. So come up and get your thing, and then Ethan, you can go back to your seat so we can get a picture. And Luke Fisher is our runner-up this year. And we have a certificate and a medal for all of our other participants. Umar Rafiq. Come on up, Umar. Zoe Gleason. Gavin Hughes. Risa Sidoni. Ella Irwin. Josephine Shank. Kate Clements. Brian Wright. Jade Sansony. Kristen Skordos. Ben Levac. Kylie McMillan. Elizabeth Franklin. Isabella Zimmer. Vivian D'Angelo. Alexandra DeLuca. Max Warner. Lacey Roberts. And Sophia Brown. I want to tell you what, it's been a while since we had a feed where we got to those kind of hard words. Usually the B ended a lot faster than it did today. You guys were some really good spellers and were knocking out some pretty tough words, so you should be really proud of yourselves. That was a really good B. Way to go, guys. Parents, thanks for coming.